Number 1, what is the value of the expression? That means solve it. Number 2, write an expression to represent multiplying twice the difference of 9 and 7. Remember, you can pause this at any time. You can also rewind and re-listen. Number 3, write a number in which the digit 3 is 10 times the value of the digit 3 in 9 and 431 thousandths. So you need to make that 3 10 times greater. Number 4, Henry scored 10 points in the first round of a computer game. After 20 more rounds, his score is 10 to the 4th power points. How many points does Henry have now? Write 10 to the 4th power as a repeated multiplication and solve. So write it as repeated multiplication and solve it. Number 5, Miko downloaded a song in 6 and 456 thousandths seconds. How long did it take to download a song rounded to the nearest tenth of a second? Next page. Number 6. The height of 2 sunflowers are 3 and 26 meters and 1 and 8 meters. What is the difference in heights? Number 7. Lourdes paid $11.70 for some tubes of paint. She paid 65 cents for each tube. How many tubes of paint did Lourdes buy? Number 8. Nelson needs 3 3/4 cups flours to make a loaf of bread and 2 2/3 cups of flours to make pretzels. How many cups of flour does Nelson need in all? Number 9. 2 kittens weigh a total of 5/8 pound. If one kitten weighs 1/4 pound, what is the weight of the other kitten? Number 10. A rectangular address label is 2.5 inches long and 3/4 inches wide. What is the area of the address label? Number 11. Marty did 24 chin-ups. Elise did 5/8 as many chin-ups as Marty. Predict whether Elise did more or fewer chin-ups than Marty. Then find the number of chin-ups Elise did. Number 12. Darian has 1/2 jar of pepper sauce she wants to use for 2 recipes. What fraction of the jar can she use for each recipe? Number 13. Brett cuts a 3-foot dowel into 1/3 foot pieces. How many pieces does he cut? A dowel is like a wooden rod. So he cuts a 3-foot dowel into 1/3 foot pieces. How many pieces does he cut? And the next page. Number 14, this solid figure contains 20 unit cubes without gaps or overlays. What is the volume of the figure in cubic units? What is the volume? Number 15, use a formula to write an equation and calculate the volume of this figure. So use a formula, write an equation, calculate the volume. Number 16, which point is located at 2, 8? So you'd have to look at that graph and figure out which point is at 2, 8. Number 17. What is the perimeter of rectangle WXYZ? So what is the perimeter of that rectangle? Number 18, write the names of all the figures from the box that always have 2 pairs of parallel sides. So look in that box: quadrilateral, rhombus, square, parallelogram, rectangle, trapezoid. Which of those figures always have 2 pairs of parallel sides? Number 19, write the names from the box that describe this polygon. Is it a right triangle, obtuse triangle, acute triangle, scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle? Write the names from the box that describe that polygon. And that's the end. Thanks for your hard work. Remember to check your work, and you can always rewind and go back to a question that you're not sure about.